morning, my lovelies. Today we're going to have a makeup look that's going to be around the browns and gold. It could be for everyday use. I am Dr. Minerva Diaz de Leon Gonzalez. I'm a medical doctor, I'm a cosmetologist, and I'm also an international makeup artist. I am not paid by any brand. Every single cosmetic that I have was either a gift from my friends or I bought with my own money. So I'll be talking the truth about everything I'm using. So I will put down the steps for makeup. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to send us an email. If you like this video, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Have a lovely day, my girls. Are the complete makeup steps. Some of them you can change the order. We're going to start with this product, which I use and I love for cleaning my face. It leaves it very nice and neat. After washing the face, we're going to use cream for the face and the eye contour area. I make my own creams. They're organic and all natural. So you spread your face cream, face and neck, and then you use your eye contour cream. It is very important to tap and not stretch the cream because it's a very sensitive area. Now we're going to use a base that we're going to use before the makeup. It's going to be a barrier between your skin and the makeup. So we put it on evenly all over your face and neck. Now we're going to use a concealer. A concealer is going to be used to really hide your under the eyes, all the spots we have, and it's going to illuminate the area. So remember to also put concealer on the internal point of the eye, and then we spread it with a brush, nice and gently. You dab, 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 and you're going to have a very nice coverage, and you have an illuminated area. Now I'm going to use foundation. I like to use Dior Backstage because it looks so natural, and I can either stretch it to be very, very natural, very light, or just tap it to give it more coverage. You can use a brush, a sponge, or your fingers to spread the foundation. You're going to try to cover every area, including the eyes. I am dabbing some of the foundation on top of my eyebrows because I'm going to use a powder, so it will stick very well. Remember to spread evenly your foundation. Be careful with the eye area not to take out the concealer. And you're going to spread it also down to the neck area, so that you have an even makeup look and you do not have a mask having a face with a different color from your neck. Now we're going to fix our foundation with a compact translucid powder. I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Compact Powder number 2, which is the right color for my skin color. Now I'm taking a brush and I am gently tapping the powder. So I'm not going to take away the foundation I put under. So we tap it gently all over the face. As soon as you get more practice with it, you'll do it faster. So nice and gently, try to cover all of your face and neck. And then I'm going to take a small brush and do the eye contour area. I don't put a lot of powder because when you put a lot of powder, you're going to favor the wrinkles. So very nice and gently, and you're going to spread it and try to be very gentle. Now I'm going to use a second powder from the Dior Backstage Contouring Palette. I'm going to use the very light color, and I'm going to just put very gently a small layer, and it's going to give the definition of smooth skin. I'm using the same palette, but now I'm using the darker color. We're going to do our contouring. Contouring, we're playing with light and dark colors. The dark color in this part of the makeup look is to really give it a more definition and to look slimmer. Now we're using blush. I'm going to use 2 types of blushes, a dark one and a light one. We're going to do what it's called layering. Layering, you put the dark color first, you start in the back, and you blend it very, very, very well with your contouring. And it'll give a great definition to your face. Now we're going to use the light color. I chose a very light orange, and I'm going to put it in the front part of my cheek. I have to smile to put it on. Now we're going to use an eye primer. Eye primer is useful to really, really have the eyeshadows stick and to have the real colors come out. We put a small amount, and then we're going to stretch it with our brush. Nice and gently. We tap, 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 covering all the eye area. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to use a powder. And first, we're going to use our brush. I'm going to brush my eyebrows in a natural way, upwards and outwards, both of them. Now the powder, I'm going to use it with a soft brush, and I'm going to limit my area. We have the borders of our eyebrows. We're going to define an area, and then we're going to fill it in. We have to take our time doing this so that they will be symmetrical and they will look natural. I'm taking another brush, a smaller one, with the bristles are harder, so I'm going to fill in my eyebrow area. We do this very gently, and with practice, you'll get to be a pro. There are different types of material that we can use. I'm using a powder, but you can use a crayon, you can use a soft pomade, or you can use a mascara, a colored mascara for eyebrows. The important thing is to use the type of material that you feel comfortable with. And sometimes we have to fill in those holes that we get when we pull out our eyebrows with the tweezers. So we have to be very careful to really try to keep our eyebrow shape. Now I'm going to fix what I just did on my eyebrows with a transparent gel fixer or a setting gel. For eyeshadows, I'm using Urban Decay Naked Heat Palette and a NARS palette. You have the numbers in the order that I'm using the eyeshadows. So this Naked Heat palette, I like it because it's kind of like desert stone colors. Very warm tones, happy tones. You're going to put the middle color. It's not too light, it's not too dark. And you're going to go back and forth until you get the desired color you want. Now I'm taking the lightest color and I'm putting it just under the eyebrows. Remember, with contouring, we're using lights and dark colors. This light color will permit me to use my the zone under the eyebrow to be more prominent. I'm using a darker color in my crease and in the external part of my eye. This is going to give it a more definition, and it's going to blend well together. I am just stomping out the edges so that I don't have hard lines. Now we're going to put our very light color, which is a golden color from the NARS palette. We're going to put first the eyeshadow, little dabs, and then we're going to stretch it. Don't worry if you cover some of the dark color you have in the external part of the eye. We're going to come back with our dark color so that we don't have a harsh line between the two. Now we're going to work with the darkest color inside the crease. We're going to give it definition. Remember, dark color, it's going to take everything back, like if you were creating a hole. And we're going to also do a line like in a V in the external part that will open up our eyes and make them bigger, nicer, and longer. We're going to take our middle color and we're going to put it under our lash line. Don't worry if you get some of it out in your eyes. You can erase it with some of the foundation in a sponge. We're going to take a fine brush and we're going to use our darkest color and we put it very well in our lower lash line. It's going to look like an eyeliner and it's going to be in harmony. Now we're using an eyeliner. I chose a liquid eyeliner. I'm going to start from the inner point all the way to the external point of my eye. If you don't master this technique, you can start in the middle and go all the way outwards, and then from the inside to the middle line, and at the end you do your little comb or your little line in the outside of the eye, and then you just fill in the rest. We're going to use a primer for eyelashes. This primer is going to condition your eyelashes, is going to help them grow, and it'll give them a fuller look afterwards when you put on your mascara. Just put one layer on the upper lashes and downward lashes. You wait a little bit for it to dry, and then you put on your mascara. I'm using a mascara from Clarins. It's a very good one. It's a very thick mascara. And you put either 1 or 2 layers. Very careful not to poke your eye. And you try to stretch out your lashes. Now we do the lower lash. And I poked my eye. I got some of the mascara under my eye. Don't worry, we're going to correct it later. We're going to wait until it dries. Now I'm going to take a comb. I'm going to separate my lashes, and I'm going to take away the clumps that you get when you put 1 or more layers of mascara. You clean your comb in between times, and then I take the little brush, and once my mascara is dry, I just brush it off from where I stained, and then I'm going to take a small brush, and I'm just going to take away the flakes that are left over. You see? Perfection. Now we're going to use an illuminator or a highlighter. I chose Too Faced, and I like this color because it's a neutral. I can use with any color of blush. We're going to put it on top of our blush line and the eyebrows. We're going to make a small V, and it's going to be a very natural look. Don't put it on your nose because you'll look like Rudolph the reindeer. We're going to put some on top of our lips so that it gives it a nice glow. We're going to use a crayon from Makeup Forever. We're going to do a lip contouring, and then we're going to use Sephora Cream Lip Stain. It's a matte lip stain, and it lasts all day long. We're going to start in the middle. We're going to go outwards, and then we're going to do the other side starting from the middle. When you outline your lower lips, you're going to start at the middle. You start in the middle, go one side, and then go back to the middle until you get to the other side. Once you have your lip contouring, you're going to cover your lips with a crayon. This is a nice technique so that your lipstick will last all day long. We're going to put our first color. It's a very light color. We're going to try and cover all the lips with it. We're going to spread it evenly, and we're going to press our lips. With a lip brush, I'm going to spread it evenly so that this light color will change due to our crayon that we put on first. Now we're going to use our second color, which is a medium orange, and we're going to dab it. We're going to create a color, a unique color for us that you cannot buy in other stores. So if you like uniqueness, you can make your own colors. I'm going to spread it evenly. Now I'm going to use the darkest of the 3 cream lip stains, and I'm going to put it in the edges of my lips, and I'm going to go and make a small contouring in the edges, and I'm going to go all over the place, just the contour. Last, I am going to use a small sample that a friend gave gave me from Dior. It's a little shiny lipstick that I'm going to put in the middle so that we can have at the end 3D lips. We're going to bite into our paper, not with the teeth, but with our lips, so that we don't have lipstick all over our teeth. Now, we loosen our hair, and voila! My lovelies, I hope you loved this video, or at least liked it. Don't hesitate if you have any questions. I'm a cosmetologist and an international makeup artist. And if you have an eyeshadow palette that you do not know how to combine the colors, don't hesitate to send me a picture. And if I have the same colors, I will show you how to make a glamorous look. Remember that a random act of kindness takes you a long way. And remember to smile to strangers. This is Minerva Diaz de Leon Gonzalez, and see you next time. Ciao.